Alright, so this could not be more simple. Again, we are utilizing the good old Crockpot. And all I'm doing is putting my different cuts of steak into the Crockpot and then seasoning as I go. So first I have down some strip steak that quite honestly, they just have zero flavor. They were, I don't know. They do not have great flavor. So we are just throwing them in. They had been in the freezer. And we're just gonna put them in this dish. So all I'm using is some garlic, and then I have a roasted garlic red pepper blend. It is mainly garlic and black pepper with a little bit of red pepper, onion, sage, thyme, and marjoram. And then my different cuts, so that was a strip, and then we have two beef round tip steaks, which when you think about it, like round roast. So there's that. I think this one is the same thing. Oh no. So that was a round. This is a top sirloin. And these were all just manager special. They go bad tomorrow, but they are perfectly fine. Don't be scared to get it, like, unless of course it looks gray, then I'd say don't. But like, this is still perfectly fine. And then this was originally $26 in clearance to $16, and I mean they look beautiful. So it's one of the first things I go to, and I love going to the store in the mornings whenever I do go. I try not to go often, but when I do go to the store, I love going when they, right after they open, just because you can get in and get some good meat at a discounted price. So get that in there. Oh. Just like making a pot of soup. I always fill my container, whether a crock pot or a pot. So now on top, we're going to go a little different on the seasonings. I have some fresh sage, which if you have never had fresh sage it's been sitting on my counter, so it's a little dry. But if you've never had sage with roast, I'm telling you, now's your time. I'm telling you to do it. It is phenomenal. So got that in there. I have a stick of butter, because if you have watched me at all, you know if I'm slow roasting a steak, or chicken for that matter, butter is going to make a big difference when it comes to flavor, tenderness. It's excellent. And then lastly, I am going to throw a ranch packet on there. Now you can just use, salt, pepper, garlic, and it'll be just as good. But we just really like the ranch type flavor. Now also, usually I make my own, but this is what a pantry is for. For the times when either A, you don't want to make your own, you don't have your own, or in my case, my homemade mix is at my other house. So I am working with a quarter of my normal pantry, so we're just going through some of the stuff that is there for the just in case moments. So this is ready. Oh, I want to do fresh pepper. So this is going to just go on low for 6-7 hours, or you could do it on high, but I just really like slow roasting the steaks. It just makes, I don't know, it's like, it's perfect. So I advise low and just let it go. You don't have to touch it, don't have to stir it, nothing. Okay, so I was in the middle of making stuff for dinner when I realized I never filmed the ending of this. So this is what it should look like after you are done. It breaks up just like pot roast, and this stuff is so good. It's so tender, juicy, flavorful. It's just, it makes any cut of meat that may be tough or may just be flavorless absolutely delicious. So, what would you do with this? Obviously, you can use it as pot roast, even though it's steak. So you can serve it with mashed potatoes, gravy. You can make the drippings into gravy. Usually, we just have it just like this. We don't even thicken it. You can make it into like a stuffed bread. Those are really good. French dip sandwiches. Tonight, we are actually using it for shepherd's pie. I was going to do beefy noodles, which of course is another one. But shepherd's pie is actually what we're having tonight. But I'm telling you, and it feeds a crowd. It is a great way to stretch your meat. And it's just, oh, and the leftovers just keep getting better. You can make so many meals out of what I just put in this crock pot. So, I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I will see you all in my next video. Thanks for watching.